But girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card. After giggle already. Sunday. Okay, so what are they saying to the mate about you? That is what we're doing here. That's what we're going to do. And so we're going to develop. We're going to have 2 piles, of course, and then we have the hidden Trusorico, which is killing it every single time. So get ready for that one. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile number 1, what are they saying to the mate about you? Hierophant, 5 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, right? Very nice. So what they're saying is that they're about to reconnect with you and say, come on, let's start again from the beginning. Ask you on a date. Let's do this again from the start, okay? But because we want to do it well this time and we want to build. Pentacle is about longevity. It's not about money. So they want to start again, okay? Of course, they will say to the mate about you, well, I keep thinking about him. I keep thinking about her. It's just, you know, I can't, you know, shake it off. Yeah, because even in the darkest of night and the coldest night, you still think of each other, of course, because you make sense. But there is a decision. Number 5 is a, you know, kind of when you're in a roundabout, is that which direction are we going? Direction is very clear. Back together. The thing is, or even if they haven't started anything with you, it's about to start very much. So in the meantime, what they will say to their mate about you, that actually the Sunday, okay, they will say about you that they've learned a lot in the process. Okay, so bright here. Okay. So yes, they learn a lot about themselves, about relationship. Maybe they had to spend some time focusing on something else. A bit of that pose that we have on the 10 of Pentacles. Feel like that on this one particularly. So it's a process, again, learning and maybe learning to be kind to each other, learning a lot of things about themselves, about yourself too, because you're growing as well. You are 2 students in front of the master, in front of the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. And maybe you literally went back to school, or literally you went to have a therapy together, or a therapy individually, which is always very interesting. Fascinating. Okay, so what they're saying to the mate about you is that it's not over. Yeah, they have to just remove maybe a bit of ego, I would say. Maybe be proud, maybe let go of how can I say, issues that they've been carrying forever, and doing that introspection or that therapy allows them to let go of those dead energies. They don't need those energy anymore, okay? And they will have the Ace of Wands. What about me? What do I want for me? Maybe the family was not very keen on that relationship, and they say, well, this is my future and I decide for myself. So removing the weight of other people, limitation, for example, okay? Beautiful, okay? A lot of determination. Sunday. Okay, it's going to be my excuse for the whole reading. Right. But also because they've been depressed. When they were feeling left in the cold, they felt it. Oh yeah. They were depressed, they were down, they were feeling like I had a love at first sight. Because when you do like this, you have love at first sight. But I was focusing on my misery. Or I was not paying attention. Or I was so lost in my tribulation. Maybe that's French. You decide which word you want, and you just take it. Anyhow, they realize that I miss the obvious here. Oh, that's true love here. And also, they could have been, without being depressed, they could have been very scared. Love at first sight. I mean, holy schmoly, that is a lot to take in. It happened to me once, and I ran away. I went back afterwards. Excuse me, I need to talk about this. Yeah, scary. So, okay, I think we get it here, more or less. They want, what they're saying about you to their mate is that they love you and they want to start all over again. It's very hot here. Okay, what's going on? Here, what do we have? Yeah, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. You bet. They're preoccupied by you. Very much. Yeah, very much. Because you're meaningful. Maybe they never thought they would ever find someone like you. Maybe a friend like you. Maybe, you know, maybe some colleague as well. Like you really a team. You mean a lot. And suddenly, well, you're not around anymore. What happened? Very important. Very important. Absolutely. So let's go for pile number 2. What is they saying to the mate about you? Come on, Axelle. Okay, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Okay. 8 of Wands. Oh my God. And 7 of Wands. Oh my goodness. So what do we have? Wands. A lot of avafu, maybe. A lot of fire in the belly, but maybe as well a little bit of ego. So let's have a look. Okay, what they want to say, to really summarize, they want to recommunicate with you. They want to go for the next level. I mean, the 8 of Wands is a lot of energy, as you can see. It's time to move forward. Let's not fluff around anymore. Excuse me, George is here. On top of everything else. They really are ready to rock and roll. Okay, there's no fluff around. They may have seen you as the Queen of Wands, male, female, doesn't matter. Handsome, amazingly beautiful, sensational, maybe also very visible in social media. You're stunning, and also very easy to talk to, very approachable. You don't have an attitude. You don't think you know, like this. No, you're just like, well, you know, it's me, but you're so amazing. And they are gobsmacked that they managed to find someone like you. And the fact that you might be interested in them, that is like, whoa, what happened? The thing is, they may have been, and that is a very typical card of very much tormented. Oh, no, it's not going to work. I'm not enough. That person's going to be bored by me, blah, blah, blah. And then, oh no, I need to fight for this relationship because I can't be without it. So it's a kind of like a messy, yeah, we can say that. But, you know, again, it's always a process, right? But they were intimidated by you, by what you represent. You represent divine creature. I mean, holy schmoly, right? So, of course, communication, we have to talk about this. But isn't it, for me, on this particularly one reading, that's what we do, it feels more like it's a massive wave coming. We need to really move forward. I mean, we cannot fluff around anymore. You know, I'm not a big fan of fluffing around, as you know. But it's simple. If you have something to say it, you know. Right, well, here we go. This one and this one go so well together. Because this one was very tormented and then bingo, I'm fighting for this relationship. And this one was used to hang around and then like boom, 360 degrees. So yeah, if he wasn't moving, it's going to move fast. And that's the thing, no transition, right? Yeah, but you kind of know it. And maybe that's why they say that you were so amazing, and also you have that capacity to see through people. You have so much impact on people's life, and you know, they were overwhelmed because they also see that you have that sense. You feel people, you know people, and maybe they say to their friends, to their, you know, buddies, and to their what, to their mate, that other one. That person could see you, all of you guys, through, I mean, through everything. And maybe, yeah, it's that the high priestess, or high priest, doesn't matter, right? It's not always very popular with the mates, because you have the capacity to see through the rubbish. You see if someone is, you know, kind, or is someone who is using the situation. You see through everything, and that is not very popular because they cannot hide anymore. If they have some kind of gains between themselves or with your person, you will see through that, and you will say that to your person, oh, you aware that this one is doing this because of that? That might not make you very popular with a mate. Who cares, right? Because at the end of the day, you're meant to be together, so whatever. So yes, they will say to their mate that they look at you wishing to be with you. Then maybe they stay put because they wanted to stay in a little comfort, but now you're regretting big time. Oh yeah. The thing is, it's the home, the Four of Pentacles, but it's also very much the soul. That is your home, isn't it? And the soul was saying something, but the mind was saying, no, you can't do this, blah, blah, blah. No, doesn't work, does it? No, absolutely not. So let's have a hidden truth recorder too. Okay, I knew exactly what I was doing. Yes, I know. I would say when they met you, I think they were just absolutely clear they wanted to be with you. But as much as they knew that, they also were very tormented. So I don't think they knew that much. I mean, they had the feeling, they knew the surface, but they didn't know what was underneath. Now they know. Now they had to go through that and to have that knowing and of themselves. And that now they know what they're doing. So they're going to move forward, because they will say to their mate, this person is challenging, to say the least, but there is a way forward, okay? And you're here on this planet to grow, you know, you're not here to plateau 24/7. So sometimes it's challenging, sometimes it's scary, but it's because you're ready for it. Otherwise you wouldn't manifest in your life at the end of the day, right? Simple. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.